So in this video, we are going to learn how to create SendFox contact and add details in Google Sheet on Flexifunnel form submission. Let's say you have created a funnel page using Flexifunnels, and in that page you have also added a form. Now you want that whenever you receive a new form submission, you want to add the form responses in Google Sheet and also want to add the same person with the same responses as a contact in SendFox. So let me tell you, you can completely automate this process. In this automation, as we are going to receive a new form submission in Flexifunnel with the same details, we are going to add the form responses in our Google spreadsheet as a new row and add the same person as a contact in SendFox. Now, if you want to learn how you can set up this complete automation all by yourself, for that you just have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, this is a funnel page which I have created using Flexifunnels. And in this page, I have also added this form over here. Now I want that whenever we receive a new form submission using this Flexifunnel form, we want to add the same person who is making the form submission as a contact in SendFox. And also we want to add the form responses in our Google spreadsheet as well. Now to do this, we have to connect Flexifunnels with Google Sheets and SendFox. And we are going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration platform to do so. Now to get started with Pabbly Connect, you will get a free sign-up link in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. After creating your account and coming to this dashboard, we have to create an automation workflow over here. For that, just click on this Create Workflow button and give this workflow a name. Let's say I'll name my workflow as Flexifunnels to Google Sheets to SendFox. You can basically give any other name as per your choice. Then just select the folder of the Pabbly Connect account in which you want to set up this automation and click on Create. And as you click on Create, here you can see the workflow will open in front of us. In this workflow, we have 2 different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those 2 concepts, those 2 principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's start with our trigger step. Now the idea here is, first we have to connect our Flexifunnels account, this particular form, with Pabbly Connect in our trigger step, so that whenever we are going to receive a new form submission, automatically the details of the same form responses will be received inside Pabbly Connect and this automation workflow will trigger. It will start. Then after that, using this Pabbly Connect automation, we are going to send the same form responses and add those form responses in our Google Sheet. And also using the same form responses, we are going to add that person as a contact in SendFox. So let's see how it is done. Starting from a trigger window, in Choose App, we will search for Flexifunnel. Just select it. After selecting Flexifunnels, in Trigger Event from the drop-down, select the trigger event as New Form Submission. After selecting a trigger event, Pabbly Connect gave us a webhook URL. And using this webhook URL, we are going to connect our Flexifunnel form with Pabbly Connect. So what we have to do, we just have to copy this webhook URL from here and add this webhook URL in our Flexifunnel form. And to add the webhook URL, we just have to follow the instructions given below over here. Just go to the Flexifunnel page in which you have added this form, and after opening this page in edit mode, just select this form and click on this settings button. After clicking on settings, just go to the settings section and here you can see this option of connect here. Click on this connect here button and after clicking on it, this pop-up window will appear in front of us. Here we just have to select webhook and after that, here we just have to give this webhook URL a name. Let's say I'll name it as Pabbly Connect. You can basically give any other name as per your choice. After naming the webhook, here in the field of webhook URL, we have to paste the exact same webhook URL which Pabbly Connect gave us. Just copy it from here and paste it over here. After pasting the webhook URL, just click on Save. And as we click on Save, here you can see the webhook URL is now successfully added in this form. Now, whenever we are going to receive a new form submission using this form on our Flexifunnel page, automatically the form responses will be received inside Pabbly Connect. And here in our Pabbly Connect workflow, it is showing us waiting for webhook response. This means Pabbly Connect is also waiting to capture some response of a new form submission over here. So let's do this. We'll go back to the same funnel page which we have added, where we have created the form and added the webhook, and we are going to open this page in a new tab in preview mode. And after opening the page, we are going to enter the details of a dummy user. Let's say the name of the person is demo user. This is the email address who is making the form submission. So we are just entering the details of a dummy user over here. this is a mobile number, and city is, for example, Delhi. So after entering the details of a dummy user, let's click on submit. And as we click on submit, here you can see in our Flexifunnel form, we have received a new form submission. And as we receive this new form submission, we will see instantly within seconds in our Pabbly Connect workflow in this trigger step, we have received the response. And in this response, you can see the details of the exact same form submission. Here you can see the same first name, same last name, same email, same city, and also the same mobile number. And we have also received the date and time, that at what date and time this form response was captured. So the step 1 of setting up this automation is completed, where we have successfully received the response from our Flexifunnel form in our Pabbly Connect workflow. Now after this, let's move to step 2. And in step 2, we want to add these same form responses in our Google spreadsheet. For that, we will scroll down, come to this action step, and here in Choose App, we will search for Google Sheets. Just select it. After selecting Google Sheets, in action event from the drop-down, select the action event as Add New Row. Then just click on Connect and select Add New Connection. Now here, we have to connect our Google Sheets account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, click on this Sign In with Google button. Then here in this pop-up window, select your Google Sheets account, then just scroll down and click on Continue. And as we click on Continue, we will see our Google Sheets account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making the connection, the first thing it asks us is to select the spreadsheet. So in this drop-down, you can see a list of all the spreadsheets which we have created in our Google Sheets account. Out of all of this, the spreadsheet in which we want to add the form responses from Flexifunnels is named as Flexifunnels Form Responses. And we are going to select the same spreadsheet over here from this drop-down. After selecting the spreadsheet, here it is asking us to select the sheet. And here in select sheet from this drop-down, we can see only one option of sheet 1. This is because in this Google spreadsheet, we have only one sheet named as sheet 1. So we are selecting the same sheet over here. Then after that, all the columns of data which we have created in this Google Sheets, you can see all of these columns are added as fields over here. And in these fields, we have to basically add or map the form responses which we have received from Flexifunnels in the trigger step. So here from the trigger step responses, we have to send all of these details and add them into this Google Sheets action step. And to add the trigger step responses in the Google Sheets action step, we are going to use a process called mapping. And the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field of date and time, and here in this drop-down, you can see a list of all the responses which we have received from Flexifunnels of a new form submission. Out of all of these responses, select the response of date and time, and it will be mapped. And we are going to use the same process of mapping for rest of the field. In the field of name, let's select and map the response of first name. Then we are going to add a space and map the response of last name as well. Then we are going to map the email address over here. Then let's map the mobile number and city as well. Now, after mapping all the details into the respective fields, just click on Save and Send Test Request. After clicking on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see we have received some response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the data which we have mapped over here, basically the form responses which we have received from Flexifunnels, is now added as a new row in our Google spreadsheet. So let's check it. We will just go to a Google Sheet, and yes, here in our Google spreadsheet, a new row of data is added. And here you can see in this data, we have the exact same form responses, the data of the same form submission which we made just now on our Flexifunnel page. So the step 2 of setting up this automation is also completed. Now let's move to the final step, where using the form responses, we want to create a contact in SendFox. For that, just click on this Add Action Step button over here, and then here in Choose App, search for SendFox and select it. After selecting SendFox, an action event from the drop-down, select the action event as Add Contact to List. Then just click on Connect and select Add New Connection. Now here, we have to connect our SendFox account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, we have to enter the personal access token from our SendFox account. Now you must be thinking how you can get this personal access token. So to get it, just log into your SendFox account. From the right top corner, click on this icon of 3 bars and go to Settings. After coming to Settings, from the left sidebar, go to API, and here you can see a list of all the personal access tokens which we have created. To create a new one, click on this Create New Token button, give this token a name, let's say I'll name it as Pabbly Connect, and click on Create. Now as you click on Create, here you can see this personal access token is generated. We will just copy the same token from here and paste it over here. And after pasting it, just click on Save. And as you click on save here, you can see our SendFox account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making the connection, it is asking us for the contact list. So in this dropdown, you can see all the contact lists which I have created in my SendFox account. Let me show that to you. I'll just go to the audience section, and here you can see all of these contact lists which I have in my SendFox account can be seen inside Pabbly Connect. And out of all of this, in which particular list we want to add the new contact, we have to select it. So Flexifunnels, this is the list in which I want to add a contact, so I'm selecting this list over here. If you want, you can select multiple lists and add the contact in multiple contact lists in your SendFox account as well. After selecting the list, it is asking us for the details of a new contact which we want to create. So the first thing it asks us is the first name. And we are going to use the same process of mapping. We'll just click here from the drop down. From Flexifunnel form responses, we'll select the response of first name and it will be mapped. Then let's map the last name as well, and we are going to map the rest of the details similarly. We'll map the email address. In address, we just have the city, so we are going to map the city. We don't have the birthday, so we are just going to keep this field blank, but we do have the phone number. So we are going to map the response of phone number, and we don't have the website, so we can just keep the field of website as blank as well. So we have basically mapped all the details of a new form submission which we have received here in SendFox action step into the respective fields. After mapping all of these details, just click on Save and Send Test Request. After clicking on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see we have received the response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that using these details, this contact is now added in our SendFox account in this particular list named as Flexifunnels. So let's check it. We'll go to a SendFox account. We'll just open this list over here. And yes, here you can see demo@pabblytudes.com, demo user. The same person whose details we have added on our Flexifunnel form, the same person is now added as a contact in our Flexifunnel account. And we have the same details. We have the same name, same email, same city, same phone number, and all the details. This means the automation workflow which we have created using Pabbly Connect, this automation is working perfectly fine. Now after setting up this automation, we are going to test this automation workflow in real time. For that, we'll go back to the Flexifunnel page, and this time in this form, we are going to enter the details of a new user. Let's see, the name of the person is test user. This is the email address. This is the dummy mobile number which we are entering, and the city is Mumbai this time. After entering these details, let's click on submit. Okay, so let me change the mobile number, submit. And as you click on submit here, you can see just now a new form submission is received in our Flexifunnels form. And as we receive the form submission, instantly within seconds, the same form responses will be added in our Google spreadsheet. So we'll just go to a Google Sheet, and yes, here a new row of data is added where we have the date and time, that at what date and time the form submission was done. We have the name of the person, we have the email address, mobile number, and also the city. And also in our SendFox account, we will see in our same contacts list, a new contact will be added. So let me just refresh this list one, and yes, here you can see the same person with the same details. We have the same person test user with the same email, same city, and same mobile number is added as a contact in our SendFox account. So we have tested this automation in real time and it is working perfectly fine. It's not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications with Pabbly Connect. And one more important thing, you'll find the clone link of this exact same automation workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can just clone the same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can just do it for absolutely free.
So if this video was helpful to you, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with others, or if you have any kind of doubts or queries, you can always write us in the comment box below or email us at support@pabbly.com. Also, you can post your queries on our forum as well. And if you want to check the pricing of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this link. So this is it for today's video. Thank you. Have a great day.